one more time for Rovers here at the Millennium Stadium. The final game of the regular season here at Post Office Road. Time for Featherstone to hit form at just the right time. Right, great to see you. How has this week been?
Yeah, pretty good. We reviewed the Barrow game. Very eventful game at Barrow with the HIAs that we had and the sin bins and the intercept tries that we threw. You know, it made it a real contest. But as I said straight after the game, it was a good one to win that. Loads of adversity. In the main, defensively very strong. Seemed to be we're getting there to be that really strong defensive team, that resilient, mean team that doesn't give up too many missed tackles. We're not there yet, but we're getting better at that. So it was good to review that game and get some people back in the field and people back from injury, although we picked up Matty Wildy at the weekend, but it's good to have some numbers on the field as well.
There have been several playoff intensity type games recently. How do you maintain that today against a side who are struggling right down the wrong end?
Well, it's a challenge for sure. I'm not going to tell you it's all about us, because it's just unrealistic. They're human beings, and I think it's the favourite phrase I've had for years, and I don't care what standard you're playing. If you keep picking the ball up near your own try line, then you're in the bottom corner, and most of your possession starts too close to your try line. It's a great leveller, and you could be bigger, you could be faster, you could be more skillful, but it's a great leveller now. You know, if we don't come out the blocks in the right way, don't have the right mentality, then you allow a team like Workington to make you start too close to your own try line. And I still expect that if we did that today, we'd have to fashion a win out and get there by any ways. But yeah, there's a real focus for us about what we do, regardless where Workington would be. And you know, I don't expect Workington to be anything other than competitive. It was a real tussle for us up there. Round 3, I think it was, or real early in the year. And they've got enough about them. If we don't get our bit right, it becomes a contest, a real contest.
And as a final home game here of the regular season in perfect conditions, a word on the supporters who were hoping for a good vocal crowd today, who've turned up as you would expect through thick and thin this year again at Post Office Road for you.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure to coach a team in front of them. They've been, as I said at the start of the year, they've got a reputation, the Featherstone fans, of sticking with their team. We've had some shaky moments this year. We're not done yet. And they've been right with us throughout. Been right with the team throughout it all. So I'm hoping I don't see anybody with a shirt on before the end of the game.
Thank you, Brian. Good luck.
Cheers.
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to Rovers TV for Betfred Championship round 25. Featherstone Rovers versus Workington Town. And it's the final game at home of the regular season. Good feel around the place today, bright sunshine. The bars have been doing steady business. And Rovers will be looking for some upward momentum, continued upward momentum heading into the end of season playoffs. Two sides poised. Let's confirm the lineups as we welcome our opposition from Workington Town, making their way over from the far side. They line up with Ethan Bickerdike at fullback, then Alex Young, Joe Brown, Connor Fitzsimmons and Alex Clegg. In the halves, Jamie Doran and Carl Former. Up front, Jordan Thompson, Evan Simmons and Steve Scoley. And completing the 13, Marcus O'Brien, Malik Steele and John Hutchins. The bench for Town, already relegated of course, David Wheatman, Connor Terrell, Joe Kirkup and John Hutchings. As we await Featherstone Rovers, a side that welcomes back Riley Jacks today and is led out by the captain James Lockwood, flanked by Luke Briscoe on Rovers appearance number 100 for the Featherstone winger. And then big Craig Kopchak, 2 tries in 2 games since his return, both with his first touch on the field. Well, he starts today And you'll see Bailey Gill set for his competitive home debut. Terrific to see Bailey involved as well today. So Craig Hall's the fullback, then it's Briscoe, Leilua, Broadbent and Lynham, Morgan Smith and Riley Jackson the halves, with Craig Kopczak, Connor Jones and Gadwin Springer, then Ben Helliwell and Josh Hardcastle with the loose forward today, Junior Moores. The bench, Bailey Gill, Dan Fleming, James Lockwood and Sam Essay, as the players pause to show their support for the RFL's Tackle It initiative. 13 seconds to demonstrate support for the campaign against all forms of discrimination, including racism. So no Luke Cooper today, no Matty Wildy. He'll be out for a couple, we think, with his ankle injury. No John O'Ford as well, after his concussion up at Barrow. So a few changes in there. No Jesse Senna-Lefeu either. A shuffling of the pack ahead of a huge month for Brian McDermott and Featherstone. Rovers will play up the hill from right to left. And great to have you with us once again on Rovers TV. Do let us know where you're listening from, what you think of the game, any comments on the coverage. Here we go. Bright sunshine at Post Office Road, and Workington Town get us underway. And it'll be Rovers up the hill with the first carry, the first feel of the football, and that was Craig Hall. And here goes Gadwin Springer. Gets the legs pumping early. Connor Jones with Moores on his right shoulder. Here's Big Junior. All his family here today, as always, in the replica shirts with Moores on the back. And that was a really strong carry for the big man, setting up great field position. Craig Kopczak takes it on. Oh, as Gadwin got in the way there, the referee said, that's all right, let it go. So a couple to go this set, with Rovers 30 away, and it is Springer running at the line again and setting up right in front of the post on the last 20 away. Jones looks to his left, finds Riley Jacks, first involvement on his return. He pops one up and Clegg will take in the air. Good chase from Rovers, and Workington will have to start right in the corner with their first set. George Riley with you as always on Rovers TV. I've absolutely loved bringing you every match live and exclusive on Rovers TV this season. Thank you for having me, and thanks for all your involvement as well. Keep your messages coming. Let us know where you're listening from and any thoughts you have. Last tackle, Workington are still inside their own 20 here. It's Doran to kick on the last. Gets a big bounce and Briscoe will take. Appearance number 100 from the man in the bright orange boots today. Smith, and now Joey Leilua with his first involvement up the middle. Great opportunity this for Rovers to strike early. Here's Jacks again, promotes to Tom Lynham, running down the left side second row channel. Stumbles as he gets up to play the ball. Jacks again to Moores. Moores takes a big collision right in front of the post. They're 15 away. The referee yelling at Town to get back onside. Jacks into the line with Craig Hall to go on his own. Craig Hall opens the scoring. The Rovers points machine has 4 more, and the home side lead 4 points to 0. Perfect start for Featherstone.
Sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters, number 4, Craig Hall.
Yeah. Just keep coming in with it. Yeah. You caught a couple of the Featherstone ones, Springer and Moores. They're on borderline, but nothing worth calling. You called the names and they reacted.
Yeah, Sam. keep going with that, keep coming in. Obviously, if there's one that we can't ride, just make me aware of that.
Yeah.
Minute.
Lots of time in this ad.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
And successful conversion, Featherstone Rovers wearing the 4, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters. It's Craig Hall.
1-2, 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Points down. Time off. Behind the ball. Okay. One, move Steve. Here with me. Hold, go one. Two, move John, back Joe. Hold, go two. Third, move Jimmy, back, hold, go three. Four, move Connor,
Stand up
hold,
now, fellas, stand up, Connor.
good, go. Connor, get your hand off that ball.
Up the middle. Last tackle with Connor Jones. Smith pops one up for Briscoe to claim and tap back, but Workington Town recover. 5.5 gone. Featherstone Rovers leading 6 points to 0. Craig Hall's early try in the left corner, successful goal as well from Hall. And Rovers have the start here, leading by 6 points to 0. As Town come back down the pitch. So far so good for Rovers. Apologies if you were unable to join us for the very opening moments of this game. Workington kicking on the 4th, right down the middle. Hall just lets it bounce up off his thigh and into his midriff and then runs it back. All 6 points so far to Craig Hall. Briscoe on appearance number 100. Gives it to Lynham. Runs straight at Alex Young. Then Briscoe. Strong start from the home side. Connor Jones. Riley Jacks back in field to Craig Hall. Side step from Hall. Lovely little side ball as well. Morgan Smith having a go on his own. Running right at the line. So dangerous when he does that. Great chance for Rovers to run in another one. Short ball to Kopchak. He's already on 2 in 2. Jones again's got Springer waiting. Here goes the big man. Gadwin Springer to the line. Held up over the line on his back on the last tackle. Seven and a half gone, 6-0 the Rovers lead. On the last, 10 away. But an injury for Workington, so a pause as treatment is received behind the posts. Do let us know where you're listening to us today. And again, apologies for the absence of audio in the first few moments of this one. Last tackle. Springer, and then Jones to Jacks. They're going to run it, Rovers. Hall again. Left side, handoff, still with Craig Hall. He's going to get caught, is he? Will he get the offload away? He's trying, he's going to be held. And Rovers will turn the ball over. Around about 3 or 4 metres from the Workington town line. All the action so far has taken place really where we are now, in the Workington town deep end, as they try and get themselves out with the experienced Jamie Doran wearing 6. Finally they're out of their danger zone, but they're going to have to need a big kick here on the 4th. And promoting the ball. And Jacks completes the tackle with Hardcastle on the last. They made 30. So he'll kick again, will Jamie Doran. Again, 2 bounces, and Hall picks it up and then flings it to Lynham, who changes his mind and steps back in field. And he's grounded on 40. Rovers dominating the arm wrestle. Just the Craig Hall, I beg your pardon, converted score between the sides. Jones. Then it's Hardcastle at the middle. Jones with Moores on his shoulder, then Morgan Smith. Helliwell just overran that, so he keeps hold of it, does Smith, and then Jones is the dummy half. Back inside to Springer. Rovers just pounding up the middle once more. Last tackle, 20 away. Riley Jacks waiting, first receiver left side. Here he is with a left boot. Pops it up. Broadbent's after it. So's Lynham. Good take again from the big winger Alex Young. But look where he is. Millimetres out from his own line. Rovers continue to turn the screw. As always, get in touch today. Final home game of the regular season. On the road next Friday. Hope to see you in Sheffield. Well, what's the referee given here? He's going to say it's a dropout. Workington are going to have to drop out from underneath their own sticks here. See their head coach, Chris Thorman, just down on the bench beneath us. Tough season he's had. Town already relegated, of course, back down to Betfred League One. As Hall takes it on the full and gives it to Gadwin Springer with a head of steam. Dominant start from Rovers. Jones. Now it's Morgan Smith. Short ball, Helliwell. He was already well wrapped up. Rovers will start again. 15 or so away. Right side with Joey Leilua. That's acting half. Goes for a run on his own, does Joey. Then the short ball. He wanted Craig Kopczak onto that. He didn't time it right. It's taken on the bounce by Workington. So the first error from Rovers on the attack. Leilua was looking to find Kopczak. Not this time. Welcome to all our listeners around the world. Do let us know where you're tuning in from. Any thoughts on Rovers? That's sloppy from Workington, but they pick it up and then they've knocked on. I'm just about to say this is the best field position they've had on halfway, but they've knocked on, and already Rovers starting at centre 6 in Workington Town territory, leading 6-0. Craig Hall's early try converted by himself. And they'll look to add another here from a good field position. Moores seeing a lot of the ball, as is this man, Gadwin Springer. Then it's Morgan Smith. This is good. Hall all the way wide. He's gone behind Briscoe. He's done well there off the third bounce. Steps in field and then Hall appears. Hall's away again. He's got Leilua inside. Leilua's knocked on. If it had left it, Morgan Smith was in for the try. Smith says, "Why didn't you leave it, Joey?" He couldn't resist. Tried to take the ball. came through his fingertips. Smith caught it, but as it had clipped off the fingertips from Leilua, it had gone forward, and Rovers will be denied. So it remains 6-0, 14 gone. It's been a beautiful sunny afternoon. A bit gusty and overcast now. And Workington, for all their territorial inferiority so far, are hanging in there. They almost knocked on inside their own 20. Rovers absolutely dominant, but only 6-0 up with 15 gone. Big hit. That was Josh Hardcastle. And a change of direction from Joe Brown. In from the centres, taking it up the middle. And a kick down the line. Briscoe drops it backwards and then picks it up. And this is as far back Rovers have been since the kick-off. Lynham flinging it wide and Broadbent in the pink boots. And it's a forward pass off Lynham. So Rovers have turned it over here on their own 20. Another unforced error. Lynham puts his hand up. That's a word with the touch judge, who I think was right, did look forward. Error from Lynham. And opportunity knocks here for Workington Town. So from the scrum, 20 away. Link-up play is between Doran and the left centre back in field. Doran again, just pops it up to Steve Scoley. Going to run it down this right-hand side, I think. Here they come. Short ball crashing through is Malik Steele. About 5 metres away with tackles to spare here, Workington. Can they hit back the underdogs? Not like that, just working it across the line and then halted up the middle. 2 tackles to go. They're going to swing it left and then come back all the way to the right with Jamie Doran. He's going to put a little kick through and then he's gone to ground. Broadbent might have to deal with this. He's just about shepherded it behind, and Rovers survive, and Broadbent sprints to the mark. Wanted the quick tap, and then he gives it to Briscoe, and the referee wasn't ready. Much to the frustration of the home fans in this main stand beneath me. So, a bit subdued at the moment. Rovers only leading 6-0. We've had 17 minutes. Craig Hall's looked lively. Granted a testimonial, of course, by the Rugby Football League. So look out for the Craig Hall testimonial events over the next calendar year. Junior Moores. Lovely offload out the back. Jones is scampering through. He got ankle tapped. He's still going. Still going, Connor Jones. Still going. What a try. What a burst of pace. Ankle tap, sprung up off the turf and accelerated over. Terrific try from Connor Jones, and Rovers lead 10-0.
Try for Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by the Millennium Group. Number 9, Connor Jones.
Excellent finish, Connor Jones. And Craig Hall gets his second attempt at goal. This one a lot easier than the first. Joey Leilua, meanwhile, has come over for a chat with the Rovers staff on this near touchline. He's come all the way over from his right wing here, Joey, to the left touchline, just beneath our commentary position. Here comes Craig Hall. 10 metres in from this near touchline, never going to miss that. 2 from 2 and a 12-0 Rovers lead.
And a successful conversion for Featherstone Rovers, wearing number 4, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters. It's Craig Hall.
Workington Town have made the first interchange of the game. And their white, green, red and black thin striped second kit. They've gone for a short kick-off there. Hardcastle was alive to it. Looks like the man to come off is Jordan Thompson. I'll confirm the man to come on in due course. I think it's Connor Terrell, it is, wearing 34. So that's the first change of the match. Midway point of the first half. Rovers 12-0 up on Rovers TV. Do get in touch if you're on social media, on Twitter. Either tweet Featherstone's official channels or you can find me at Georgie Boy. Send us a message. Lovely offload, Hall towards the line. Hall out the back. Morgan Smith helps himself. That was beautiful from Craig Hall. And Smith was alert to dive over for try number 3. And Rovers lead 16-0 with a kick to come.
Try Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by Bubble Squeak, is number 20, Morgan Smith.
That was a beautiful try, and Craig Hall's kicked 2 from 2, and he's got the easiest of the lot now, bang in front of the post. This is going to be an 18-0 Featherstone lead midway through the first half here at the Millennium Stadium, Post Office Roads. Overcast at the moment, bright sunshine all afternoon. £2.50 a pint in the bar, good crowd in for that. As Hall makes it 3 from 3, crashing the ball through the Ward Hygiene Services stand to our left. And Rovers have a firm grip of this one. Hello to all our listeners. Hi to our regular listener Mick, listening down on the south coast with Emma and Lola. Keep up the good work. Same to you, Mick. Thanks for tuning in. And so far so good. 3 tries from Hall, Smith and Jones, all converted. And Workington realise if they short kick off after every try, it could be a long afternoon. They revert back to going deep. They made another change as well. Steve Scoley has made his way off. Here goes Craig Kopchak, still out there for Rovers. Looks like Dave Wheatman, wearing 18, is the man to come on for Workington. That looked forward off Jones. Luckily the touch judge didn't see that. It's a great offload from Maud. Now then Connor Jones, what a sidestep! Oh, how about that? The Workington man might have to pace to get back in. That was beautiful. And Connor Jones has too. This is terrific from Rovers. Jones made the break and then it was just him and the fullback. Only ever one winner.
Rovers, sponsored by Millennium Support. It's number 9, Connor Jones.
And suddenly Rovers are going along at a point a minute again. 22-0 with 22 gone. And Craig Hall will be best friends with that kicking tee in a couple of hours' time, you sense, the way Rovers are playing here. Could do this one with his eyes closed. The only concentration was just to keep the ball in the stadium. To save the ball boys a bit of work. off the top of the stand and down. 4 from 4. And Rovers lead 24 points to 0. Connor Jones is flying.
Taking points to 24-0. Make some noise for Craig Hall.
And Workington, well, already their body language has changed. It's been a long 24 minutes for them. Could get even worse. They found the ground. Oh, Lynham gets lucky there. It's a nice bounce. Here he comes in the yellow boots. And offloads easily. That was far too soft from Workington in the tackle. Didn't even get near to holding the man. Lynham just took the contact and said, here you go. Popped it backwards. So here come Rovers again. 24-0 up. 15 and a half to go. Do get in touch at Georgie Boy on social media if you want to shout out. I think Gadwin Springer's coming for a breather. Oh, Rovers have thrown another forward pass. So the captain's on, Lockwood.
James Lockwood.
Rovers, they might be in firm control, but they're making a couple of mistakes early. Hello to Mark, big shout out to his mates Ian Hardo and Akidale Campbell. It's Mark listening in sunny Germany. Good to have you on, Mark. Rovers for the first time having some defending to do. Oh, they've not played the ball. Are they going to get a penalty? They are. Hardcastle penalised for getting in the way to play the ball there. It's a penalty. Workington right in front of the sticks. Trailing 24-0 with 14 to go. Can the visitors find a way over? This is the first defensive test of Rovers this afternoon. Evan Simmons is the 9. Short ball. Kopczak is there to snuff out any danger. Carl Forber was lurking on the short pass. Simons is there again. Reverse ball to absolutely no one. It's been knocked on by Hardcastle. He took a big hit there as well, so it's going to be another set of 6. Right on their own line here, Rovers. Being put through the mill here. The Town not looking the most fluid in attack, it's fair to say. A little bit devoid of ideas here. Simmons, another short ball. They're not going to get through like that. They need to find something a little bit more creative. That's what they do. Back they come into the experienced hands of Jamie Doran. Change of direction and then grounded right in front of the sticks. 3 to go. Here's Simons. Little grubber kick through. Broadbent, it's going to go behind. It's going to be a dropout. So a third successive set here on the Rovers line. It was Forber's little grubber. Came off the fingertips off Broadbent and behind. So Craig Hall will drop out here. And on the second bounce, it's fielded by Alex Young, who then crashes into Kopczak, Jacks and Hardcastle. Here come Workington again. Their best spell of the match by a long stretch. 12 to go until the break. 24-0 Rovers lead, but Town are right in front of the sticks here. Running to the left-hand side. A few half-hearted yells for a forward pass. It was flat. Simons again, the dummy half. Would he go left? No, he's back to the right-hand side to find Doran. On his own he goes. Wrapped up by Moores. Right on the line. Rovers defence just about doing its job. It's the last tackle this. Millimetres from the line, just to the left of the sticks. Back they come. Doran, will he put the grubber kick in? No, he's gone for the flat ball and it's been lost forward by Workington. And Rovers have successfully defended 3 successive sets on their line. Oh, is he saying that's come off a Featherstone hand? Is there a fourth successive set coming here? As the referee said, he said it's... Oh, the fans don't like that. I'm not sure about that. They went to ground, looked to my eyes as though that was knocked forward by Workington. Touch judge and referee between them have come up with a Workington ball. So it's going to be a fourth set on the spin on the Rovers line. Sam Assay, meanwhile, waiting to come on near side. Craig Kopczak's going to come off. Oh, and while they were doing that, Town have just gone through and scored. Easy as that. There's a big gap in the middle, and Town have scored. And it's 24 points to 4. Craig Kopczak comes off for a breather, just as his side concedes their first try of the evening, or late afternoon. 10.5 to go, 24-4. I'll confirm the try score in due course. Must admit, I was having a look at the substitution. I looked up and Workington were just strolling through the line. Oh, it was Jamie Doran. He's the man who's always looked most likely. The Workington Town standoff. So 24-4 with a kick to come.
1 minute. Yes.
The kick's good. And Workington doing their bit to make this interesting. 24-6. And we've got 9.5 to go until the break. A reminder, we'll have exclusive post-match reaction. Make sure you follow the Featherstone Rovers social media channels to see on-pitch reaction from the players after the hooter on Facebook and on Twitter. And then we'll have an exclusive interview with the head coach Brian McDermott to follow that. And for those in the ground today, we'll have player interviews up in the bar afterwards as well. Hope you're all okay wherever you're listening. Hope you're having a nice weekend. And I hope life is treating you well. Difficult times for us all at the moment. So I hope life's good, and I hope you're enjoying this dominant Rovers performance and looking forward to the rest of the season. Let us know your thoughts, by the way, heading into the end of the season. 2 away games, and then the playoffs. How are your nerves? How's your confidence levels? Let us know. Hi to Mark, the jester from Fed, the Linthwaite one, listening again up the Rovers. Always great to hear from you, Mark. Thanks for the message, my friends. And Craig and Sarah listening in Zante as well. Wow, not at all jealous. Thanks for the message. I'm glad you've tuned in to us today. Let's see if we can bring you a victory. At the moment, that's what we're doing. 24 points to 6. Off goes Tom Lynham. The tries, if you tuned in late, Connor Jones with 2. The second was a cracker. Morgan Smith and Craig Hall got the first. There goes Sam Essay on off the bench today. Starting bench, Essay, Lockwood, who are both on, Fleming and Bailey Gill. The lesser spotted Bailey Gill. Looking forward to seeing him get on. Here's Hardcastle in the metallic blue boots. Up towards the line. Last tackle this, the 5 away left side. Broadbent in his bright neon pink boots. There's the dummy half, wasn't the best bit of service for Jacks, who's popped one up under the post. Workington have done well, but Rovers have chased well, and they've trapped the Workington man behind the post, so it'll be a dropout. And Featherstone will get the ball back with 7 to go until the break, leading 24 points to 6 on Rovers TV. Keep your messages coming. Always love to hear from our listeners. We're nothing without you on Rovers TV. You are the reason we are here providing this service, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be welcomed to the Featherstone family this year. Thanks so much to everyone who's got in touch over the course of the year. Let's hope we can finish on a high over the next month. Dan Fleming is interchange number 3. He's waiting, wearing 37 on this near touch line, as Sam Essay goes towards the post. And Rovers find another one. I think Junior Moores is going to come off. Here he comes, Junior, so Fleming straight on as Smith shows a dummy. Smith towards the line, can he spin over? And he's helped himself to another. 2 for Jones and 2 now for Morgan Smith. Another individual effort. 5th try of the afternoon. And Rovers now lead by 28 points to 6. It's Smith again.
Try, Featherstone Rovers, 1-5. Bubble and squeak is number 20, Morgan Smith.
Craig Hall's not missed one yet. And you wouldn't expect him to miss this either. About 5 metres or so to the right of the sticks, Craig Hall. Keep your messages coming. Twitter's probably the best place to do it. Drop us a message at Georgie Boy. I will make sure I say hello to you, as long as you're polite, of course. Here goes Craig Hall. Hasn't even looked like missing.
Yes.
No mistake. That one's gone out over the top. And hello to Dale as well, our old mate Dale Beckett listening.
Successfully converted to Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shelters. It's Craig Hall.
So 5 tries, 5 successful goals. And Workington must be bored of kicking off already. 4.5 to go until the break. Been some big scores here this year. Very recently as well. How big is this going to get today? It's another drilled left footer. Riley Jacks takes it. Great to see him back in the side. And then Lockwood, the skipper. Powerful carry from Fleming. Connor Jones. It's a very skinny 10, being generous, that Workington are keeping at the moment. Sense they might be called for offside soon if the referee spots it. Sam Essay, brilliant. Barges in and then offloads, and then Fleming takes it on, big handoff. They're looking a lot bigger at the moment down the middle, Rovers. They all look in the mood. The blue wall today. Oh, Hardcastle's knocked on. That's a shame. That was looking promising. So the turnover with 3.5 to go until the break. 30 points to 6 is the Featherstone Rovers lead.
Another step on the 10, make sure you're all with the goal.
Mark again on Twitter saying, do you think it's going to be a 14-team Super League to save Toulouse? Yeah, doesn't look like it immediately. I think Toulouse have gone, Mark, which is, I think, is a real shame. I've got very strong views on that, which is that what is the point trying to expand and allowing Toulouse to rack up all the huge costs in paying for teams to go over there if you're just going to allow them to get relegated. I think if that project was going to work, it had to be the 3-year protection like was afforded to Catalan, and look at them now. Very unfortunate, beaten grand finalists and a Challenge Cup winner, and that's because they were protected for 3 years. Yes, I would go 14. I would have Toulouse in it, I'd have Lee in it, and I'd have Rovers in it. I think there are 14 teams. Personally, that's my own view. I know it's shared by a lot here at Featherstone as well, but I don't think immediately that's the way we're going to go. So I think Rovers are going to have to go big at the end of the season and try and pip the powerhouse of Lee in a grand final. As Workington on the last, put it in the air, and Doran chases, and Hall watches it carefully out of the sky and then sets off away, and Hall is off. How's the support when he need it? Hall fancies himself here. Hall around everyone, back inside his lineup. He's gone behind Lynham. It's picked up by Jones. Still with Jones. Jones to the post. Connor Jones has a hat-trick. Made by Hall. But Jones was there sniffing around in support. And a poacher's try. A first half hat-trick for Connor Jones. And that was lightning on the break.
Number 9, Connor Jones.
Six tries in the first half. And Jones has helped himself to half of them. And that was all about his energy to get up in support. He knew there was a try. He knew there was a hat-trick if he could get up there with Hall. It looked like Hall was going to go all the way himself. He just got caught. Did well not to go into touch. His offload went behind everyone. Went behind Lynham and Jones as Hall just chips through the two for 36 points to 6. But Jones was able to pick up, and he's got such a deceptively sharp, quick burst of pace that nobody could live with him. And Rovers lead 36-6. And to answer the first part, Mark, of your question, yeah, I think so. I think I will, mate. We'll see. We'll see what next year brings. Craig's back in touch to wish a massive 8th birthday to Izzy, who's listening with her mum and dad in Rhodes. Izzy, have a brilliant 8th birthday. I hope you've had a great day so far. Hello as well to mum and dad in Rhodes. I hope you're enjoying your day. Rovers are doing you proud here with a big 8th birthday present with what looks at the moment like being a big victory. And they're not done yet. Final seconds of the first half. They lead 36 points to 6. Connor Jones on the ball has a hat-trick. Here's Morgan Smith, who's got 2. Offload from Smith. And Rovers up to 40 here with Fleming. Oh, the big men playing the ball between themselves here. Now then, Broadbent with a bit of room. Shows a couple of dummies. Brilliant from Broadbent. Lynham's on his inside. Then he goes outside and crashes over towards the line. Lynham. I think he's going to get done for a double movement here. He was celebrating a try, never ever looked like one. And the referee's just ordered him to hand the ball over there. And that'll do us. Great half, Rovers. They'll be annoyed about the 6 they conceded. A gap in the defence while they were making a substitution. Perhaps something to work on, but going forward, Rovers have been brilliant. Chief beneficiaries, Jones and Smith. 5 tries between them. 1-2 for Craig Hall. Jones has a hat-trick, and at half-time, Rovers lead 36 points to 6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half with Rovers looking to build on that half-time lead. See you in a mo. Welcome back. Second half imminent. Craig Hall's going to kick us off down the hill. Rovers with a convincing lead, 36 points to 6. First half hat-trick from Connor Jones, 2 for Morgan Smith, 1 for Hall himself as he swings the right boot down the hill, and Workington collect on their own line and charge back to around about 14 metres out. Strong first half from Featherstone, not without the odd error, couple of forward passes, couple of penalties. Things to work on for sure, but very good going forward. I'm sure they'll be looking for more of the same second half. Do keep getting in touch. Let us know where you're listening to us on Rovers TV. Any comments about the game, the season, the club. Anything you want to get off your chest, send us a message on social media. I'll give you a shout for sure. Town on the last, 40 from their own line. Again, it's the right boot. Jamie Doran always has the ball on the last tackle. Lynham picks it up and then one-handed carries it back, and he's through, all the way through. Lynham. I don't think he's going to be caught, you know. What a try. Tom Lynham, length of the field. Just dawdled back, picked it up, had a little look and said, you know what? Catch me if you can. Town couldn't, and Rovers start the second half in the same manner as the first. Lynham's try and a 40 points to 6 lead.
Try, Featherstone Rovers, wearing number 36, make some noise, Tom Lynham!
Hall, who hasn't missed yet, he's not going to miss this one. 6 from 6, this one's right in front of the posts. And we're looking at a 42-0 lead in a sec. And Workington, already relegated, look absolutely beaten. Hall just scoops it up through the post. The floodlights are on for the last half hour or so.
And successfully converted Featherstone Rovers by number 4, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters, Craig Hall.
(42-6). Oh, football control from Morgan Smith off the restart, just trapped it. And Fleming with a strong first carry. Briscoe, appearance number 100 for Rovers. He'd love to mark that with a try. Unusual to see 7 Featherstone tries and Briscoe not in on the act. Morgan Smith with a scamper. Hall is the dummy half. Lockwood, and now Jacks. Hardcastle. Hardcastle through. Took a high one there. Is the ref going to give it? Yes, eventually he does. Just played on for a bit. And then brings it back for the high shot. 20 from the town line. Tell you what, Workington have absolutely gone here. We've got 36 minutes to go. Rovers could just score as many as they want. That's my reading of this situation. 42-6 already. Bags of time to go. This could be a big score. Jones, he's got a hat-trick already. Essay towards the post. Sam Essay offloads backward. Lockwood, can he go on his own, the skipper? The ref's brought it back. The ref saying knock on here. Surely not. That came back off Sam Essay. Well, the referee is going to give Workington the ball here. Not sure about that one. A few boos from the home fans.
Your golden gavel winning number for this afternoon is 38850. Again, it's 38850. Thank you to all of us.
So that was a great chance of the try that Rovers have let slip. Don't think it will affect the outcome of the match. Meanwhile, Bailey Gill is stripped. What a great moment for Bailey. Competitive home debut in the last round of the regular season at home. Round 25 here. Bailey Gill is getting his last instructions. Wonder where he's going to slot in here. He's going to get half an hour or so. Meanwhile, Workington have the ball. Doran. Oh, they've knocked on. Knock on from Connor Terrell. all over the place, I'm afraid, the Cumbrian side here. Bailey Gill getting some shouts of encouragement from the fans on this near side. Desperate to see him get on and do well. Hall. It's Connor Jones who makes way for Bailey Gill. He's done his job, first half hat-trick. Oh, and another penalty given away by Rovers, and a bit of afters. What's happened there on the far side? I'd have to see that one again. Not sure what's gone on there. But it's a penalty. Rovers had the ball and suddenly it's a Workington Town penalty. The crowd didn't like that. So into touch far side, off the right boot of Jamie Doran. And here come Workington Town. First tackle from Bailey Gill, helped by his captain Lockwood. Doran working it to this left-hand side. That's Marcus O'Brien wearing 14. Floodlights now shining bright in West Yorkshire. Doran. Nothing's going to happen for Town without him on the ball. 42-6. 8 minutes gone second half. Rovers would love to not concede again. Workington edging closer, 20 away. Last tackle. So Doran, I'm sure, will hang back. So too Carl Forber. Here he is, Doran. We're going to run this one towards the left corner. Bullet pass. Great defence, Rovers. The referee has given a knock on by whom, though? It's going to be Rovers' ball. Knock on by Town. So Rovers defended that set well. Keep your messages coming. 42 points to 6. In answer to your query, Mick, I'm not personally able to tell you how many home games you've attended this season. I have no idea, mate. Says I have a feeling this year I've exceeded my previous words and actually not used it once. Well, we'd love to see you here, Mick, but as long as you're listening, that's the next best thing.
Number 25, Bailey Gill, in place of number 9, Connor Jones.
Belated confirmation of Bailey Gill's arrival onto the pitch. Meanwhile, you're not missing anything. There's a Workington man receiving treatment. Bit of a lull in this game at the moment. Half an hour to go. I think the Workington man is actually going to come off. Everyone else is waiting for the scrum in centre field. So it's going to be a scrum and Workington ball. So back underway, with Town now attacking the line. It's a head injury assessment, the Workington change. Looking at the way he's walking off, I don't think he'll be walking back on.
2.
It's David Wheatman, the man who's come off. Workington have knocked on. All a bit scrappy at the moment, I'm afraid. You're not missing anything. .28 minutes to go. 42-6, 3 for Connor Jones, 2 for Morgan Smith. Tom Lynham with the length of the field effort, and Craig Hall, who scored the first. And here is Lynham. And Jack Broadbent has been kept fairly quiet today. Push back to where he started from there. Bailey Gill shuffles it to Hardcastle. Lynham says this one's mine. He goes from dummy half. Bailey Gill, Essay. Still going, young Sam. Excellent carry. Last tackle. Rovers just over halfway. Gill, sloppy one. Oh, he's knocked on Helliwell. Not the best delivery from Bailey, and on the third bounce, Helliwell couldn't take it. So Workington will get the ball back here. It's Workington's turn then, 30 away. Oh, now then, loads of room down the middle for Joe Kirkup just to gallop in. What happened there for Rovers? The big man. Joe Kirkup right down the middle, couldn't believe his luck. And Town have their second try, 42 points to 10. And that was just to the right of the post, so this should be another successful goal. It has gone a bit flat, all over the pitch really. With the game won, crowd not as involved as they were first half. Here's Carl Forber. No mistake. So Featherstone 42, Workington 12. Here come Workington again, in their own 20 this time. 25 minutes or so to go. 42-12 is the Rovers lead on Rovers TV. Been a patchy second half so far. Doran goes long. Briscoe's positioning is good. He drives it back powerfully and fast. Bailey Gill. Hall over to the left with Broadbent. Just barges Forber out of the way. Broadbent again. Rovers over halfway with Lockwood. We'll get a penalty. And that'll help. Sense a try would just get things moving forward again for Rovers here. Gill with the tap. Lockwood to SA. Off he goes, Sam. 15 away. Gill is the dummy half. He's got Smith on his right shoulder, Lockwood back inside. It's Lockwood. Oh, he juggled. Keeps hold of it just. And then Rovers get another penalty. Offside again. So back-to-back penalties from Workington. You know what happens next. Fleming. Right under the post here, Rovers. Will Gill go on his own, I wonder? No, he just gives it to Smith, who's on a hat-trick, spins over and gets there. Morgan Smith gets a hat-trick too. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Hold your horses. He lost the ball over the line. Turn that music off. Referee looked like he was going to award it. It was over the line, but he's not grounded the ball. So chalk that one off. Workington are already back on the front foot here. So another missed opportunity. Now then, what's happened down there? Knock on, I think. It's going to be Rovers' ball. Been a very, very strange second half. No real pattern to the play. Like I said right at the start, looked like Rovers were going to put on a cricket score here. But it's just gone a bit sloppy. Possibly since Connor Jones went off. Bailey Gill getting used to his teammates for the first time, really. I think you can probably sense frustration around the place as well. Gadwin Springer's going to come back on. And Sam Essay, who's had a good stint, is off. Here's Leilua. Takes some shutting down, does Joey. Midway point of the second half. Jacks, Hall, Broadbent, offloading to Lynham. This is more like it. Lynham back inside. Can Smith pick it up? He can. He's inches short. Much better. Oh, they've got a new set of six to go at too. Jacks, knock on the first, but the referee's brought it back. He's seen a penalty on the first. So Rovers have got away with that error. He's already brought it back. There's about 3 balls on the pitch. It's all happening here. (42-12) still. But this is a good chance for Rovers. Connor Jones is coming back on. Morgan Smith looks like the man to make way. It has dipped since Connor Jones went off. Brian McDermott recognising that, I feel. Broadbent has the ball in his hands. Rovers are going to tap on 10. Jacks. Lockwood. Powerful first carry from the skipper. Jones with Gadwin Springer waiting. Goes the other way though. Jacks to Hall. Wrapped up. Good defence from Workington. Broadbent. Riley Jacks. Here is Gadwin Springer. Grounded a couple of metres short of the line. Right in front of the post with Jones. Already has a hat-trick. Lockwood. Short ball. Helliwell. Dumped on his back. Still a couple in hand here with Jones. It's Lockwood again. Better angle. Springer. Right the way through. Unstoppable from there. Gadwin Springer. And Rovers running another. Eighth try.
Featherstone Rovers, wearing number 35, sponsored by ZF Surveys, Gadwin Springer.
When the two props combine like that, Lockwood and Springer, you just don't keep them out. Hall won't miss this, right in front. It's going to be 8 from 8 and a 48-12 lead. Connor Jones just comes on and makes things happen. 17 to go, thereabouts. No mistake from Hall.
And successful conversion for Featherstone Rovers, wearing number 4, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters, it's Craig Hall.
So 2 points off the half century as Workington restarts. With 16 minutes to go. Now then, what's happened there? Oh, he's given a knock on against Briscoe. Oh, and a penalty. But for back chat. Rovers were unhappy with that. I think they've said too much. And the knock on has turned into a penalty. Yeah, referee indicating that was for dissent. So here come Workington with Steve Scoley. Good hit from Fleming. Quarter of an hour left on Rovers TV. Workington attacking the Featherstone line with Doran wrapped up with nowhere to go. Bailey Gill and Joey Leilua doing their job. You see Craig Kopchak stripped back, ready to return. Town under the post here. Doran. Almost just completely opened up for him there. Last tackle. 10 away in front of the sticks. Working it to the right side, little grubber kick through. I think it's been diffused by Featherstone. And Rovers have recovered the ball into the last quarter of an hour of the game.
Scrum, working to ball here. Top foot's on. Here. Head in. Lots of clocks running. Spin lines quickly. Head in. Here, a bit closer.
Featherstone Rovers interchange, replacing number 37, Dan Fleming.
Dan Fleming off. Kopchak the man to return. It's Town with the ball. Inside the Rovers 20. Town looking for a third try. Marcus O'Brien. Oh, a little slip from Scully. But they're still right in front. Oh, and the referee said you could have 6 more. Groans from the home fans. Well, if they want a defensive drill, they've got one. Having a lot of goal line defence to do here. Forber's wrapped up. Evan Simons waiting from acting halfback. Doran, lovely ball, and they will score. Marcus O'Brien. Credit Workington, they've kept going. And they've got their 3rd try of the match to reduce their arrears to 48 points to 16. With a kick to come, of course. 12 minutes to go under the lights at Post Office Road. Thanks for joining us again on Rovers TV. We'll be at Sheffield next Friday night. Halifax the following weekend, and then who knows what the playoffs is going to bring. It's looking like Halifax, of course, this win guarantees home advantage for Rovers in the semis. So it could be Halifax back-to-back. Here's Carl Forber to add on another 2, no mistake. 3 from 3. It's 48 points to 18. As James Lockwood comes off. Deep restart taken by Doran. What have Rovers got left? 10.5 to go. Workington have seen a fair amount of the ball this half. And they have it again, albeit on their own 20-metre line. Kick on the last, fielded by Briscoe, who sets off and gets a high one. Referee happy enough with it though. Briscoe just keeps going and plays the ball, and he's going to get another set of 6. Tackle count wiped clean. So Workington man who stayed down. Rovers have just carried on. So Workington defending with 12 here. Hall, Jacks, Hardcastle. Jones to Kopchak, and then Gill. Little dummy, and then that's nice, brings in Hall. Pushes a couple out of the way and then comes back inside. He's gone behind Helliwell. Kopczak wanting to offload, that was nice from Rovers. 20 away right side with Jones and then Gill on his shoulder. Bailey Gill attacking the line, couple of dummies, then powering towards the line, Bailey Gill. Just short of the line, he's almost over it. Jones the dummy half, will he go on his own and score? Yes he will. How easy was that? 4 tries for Connor Jones. And Workington were just fast asleep. That's the half century. And Connor Jones has 4.
Try, Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by Millennium Sports, number 9, Connor Jones. Just a reminder to join us in the clubhouse bar after the game is finished for exclusive player interviews. We'll see you there.
(52-18). Another for Connor Jones. Craig Hall has another attempt at goal. 8 from 8 tonight. Oh, he's missed one. Dear oh dear. That was very, very kickable. So 52-18. It was only just right of centre that. He sliced it badly, Craig Hall.
Again, just a reminder, join us in the clubhouse bar immediately after the game for exclusive player interviews.
So what we got? 7 minutes. 52-18. Gadwin Springer drives it back and almost gets straight through the line there. Jones. Kopczak's gone through the line, so Craig Hall just puts it in reverse. Strong carry, Junior Moores. Broadbent. Kopczak, good angle. Last tackle, Rovers 15 away, left side. Slow play the ball. Connor Jones, back to Riley Jacks. They're going to run it with Gill. Lovely ball to Leilua. Puts a little grubber kick through, Joey, but not this time. Easy pickup for Alex Clegg. Into the final 5 minutes. Workington, credit to them, they've kept going here. Hall fields the kick on the last. Got Briscoe with him. Hall takes the carry, runs into traffic, then loses Briscoe. Tackle count wiped clean. Oh, that was forward from Connor Jones. Everyone missed that. And Hardcastle's away and he offloads and Jones is off again. Can he get 5? Yes, he can. High 5, Connor Jones. What an individual display. Stunning finish again. 5 tries for Connor Jones. Wow.
try for Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by Millennium Support, is number 9, Connor Jones.
He's got about 3 minutes to get his double hat-trick. This is a much more difficult one from Craig Hall. Knowing Hall, after missing a sitter, he'll probably nail this. Over on the far side. There you go. No mistake at all. And Rovers lead 58 points to 18.
And with that successful conversion, that takes the season's points total for Featherstone Rovers to 1,000.
There you are. 1,000 season points for Rovers. Not bad, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the directors of Workington Town. A huge thank you to those Featherstone fans who donated to their Just Giving page over the last few months. Warm thanks indeed from all of the Workington Town staff, directors and players. Thank you.
Whoa, Bailey Gill's been nutmegged. Oh dear, he won't want to see that again. It was a low drilled restart. Bailey was stood on the goal line and he got nutmegged. I hope he called it. I hope he called Meggs. It's gone behind. Rovers are going to have to drop out here. Not one for the show reel, Bailey. They've gone short. And Workington will get the ball back. Last couple of minutes or so, oh, they're going to be in touch. That's brilliant defence from Featherstone Rovers. Workington claimed the kick-off and then just got powered into touch. So Bailey's blushes have been spared. 58-18.
Try-scoring hero Connor Jones, Luke Briscoe after his 100th game for the club, and returning Ryan Jacks.
Closing moments of another big win for Featherstone. Final regular season home game. Have they got one more score? The boys in blue. There goes Gadwin. Another big carry from Springer. Moores, Bailey Gill. A couple of dummies from Bailey. Running into traffic, gets the ball back to Moores. Jacks, Hardcastle. Inside the 20, closing moments of the match. Junior Moores, Springer wants this, short ball, Springer's knocked on. Couldn't take it. Very short ball. Craig Hall's got his hands on his head. If Springer takes that, he scores. Thanks for your coverage again today, by the way. Thanks for all your messages.
The players will bring signed t-shirts to the loudest stand or terrace. So make some noise if you want them to bring you the t-shirts.
(58-18). Final throws of the home regular season. Huge thank you to all of you for your support. It's another big win for Rovers. Not without things to iron out, I'm sure, for Brian McDermott. as we go into away games against Sheffield and Halifax. Little jab through, Hall's done well. Oh, it's a loose ball though. Briscoe won't want that. He's going to do well to stay in the field of play. He has done well. Picks it up on his 30. Joey Leilua, quiet game from the big man.
Community stand, if you want the t-shirts, make some noise.
Jones, Gill and Jacks, Hardcastle.
Main stand, if you want the t-shirts, make some noise.
Change of direction from Riley Jacks. Lynham. Jacks again with Moores. Into the line goes Moore. Oh, what a dummy! Now he's got Jacks on his left shoulder. There he goes. Riley Jacks rounded off on his return. And Rovers have 60. Moore's made it. Jacks was the live wire. And Rovers again, absolutely rampant. Try on the hooter, 62-18, with a kick to come. The final moment of the game, Craig Hall, 62-18 plus this. Here he comes. No mistake. It's another big win. It's a 64 points to 18 victory as Rovers and Workington shake hands. On we go to Sheffield and Halifax. And then who knows in the playoffs. Thanks to all of you for tuning in on Rovers TV. Do keep tabs on the social media channels of Rovers for our on-field interviews, which are coming up next after the hooter. And we'll hear from Brian McDermott too. We leave you with another big win, 64 points to 18. And we'll be back with you next Friday in Sheffield. Until then, enjoy your bank holiday weekend. From all of us here at Rovers, goodbye. Brilliant atmosphere, another big win for Featherstone Rovers. Riley Jacks was back in the side and just about snuck in with a try as well. How was that being back?
Yeah, it was good, mate. I was a bit rusty there, 4 weeks out, but it was good to get back and hopefully start playing some good footy leading into finals.
And how does it all feel, all right?
Yeah, it feels good, mate. Recovered a lot quicker than I thought we originally thought it was going to be, so it feels good to be back out, mate.
And while you've been out, it really feels like things are starting to click, momentum-wise. Every game has felt kind of playoff intensity. Did it feel different for you coming back in?
Yeah, mate. I felt like we were going good at the start of the year too there, but we sort of hit a lull patch, which you do with a long season, and we've sort of gone back to what worked for us at the start of the year, and I think we're starting to show that now at the back end of the year.
Great to have you back. Well done.
Thanks, Georgie. Thanks, mate.
Well, how good to see this man out there. Had to wait a while.
Yeah, a long time.
But a competitive debut for Bailey Gill. How did you find it?
I was blown at the start, in the middle, but other than that, it was pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed it to be back.
It seemed to me like you enjoyed being out there amongst the team who's really started to find their feet.
Some pretty good players in that team, so it always helps. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
And what about the atmosphere here?
It was crazy. Yeah.
You've been amongst the crowd most of the season.
Yeah, I know. I'd swear that was got to be the loudest it's been for sure. And it wasn't a real big crowd like it usually is, but it was loud. It was real loud. Atmosphere felt good.
So how do you feel now, having been out there and in this side? Is it starting to click at just the right time?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the boys are definitely starting to click, training real hard, the hardest I've trained, so it's been good.
Well, let's speak to the man of the moment, 5-try Connor Jones. I bet you've never done that before, have you?
No, not since under 9s, I think, out in Emerald. So,
yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I think as a team, we probably slacked off a little bit there for about 20 minutes or so that's something we'll have to work on next week. But yeah, personally, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It doesn't happen too often, so yeah, I guess I'll soak it up.
And you had a stint off the pitch as well, so it could have been even more had you been out there for 80.
Oh, I don't think so, but yeah, no, I'll take it. Yeah.
What about the team performance? There were things to work on, like you say, but what went right today? What were the positives?
I think our start was awesome. Our defence was unreal. We set a few targets in defence, and we achieved that at the start of the game, and I think that set the game up for us. So a little bit disappointing that we slacked off for a little bit. So you know, there's plenty of positives, but there's some things to take away from that game as well.
And what is the mood now? Just finally heading into the fun stuff. This is where it counts. This is where it matters, right?
Yeah, we got 2 important games before the final series, so we'll focus on that, and then after that we'll just really focus on you know, getting into our groove, and so we're ready for the final series.
Well, enjoy this one and well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, what do you make of that one?
First 40 minutes, very, very good. Second 40, I took all 3 of our middles off purposely, and Lockie came on, Dan Fleming came on, Sam Esse came on, and took off Connor Jones. And I wanted them to have a couple of things. I wanted them to have a bit of a breather, and I want to see the other 4 on the field together. So Bailey Gill came on the field and got his first game since Workington, ironically Workington away, and it rattled a bit. It wasn't good, but I'm not concerned at all about that period. Then when we, you know, put those fellas back on the field again, you know, we got a grip of it again. So I think this referee that we had tonight, I think he's very, very good. He's a young fella, and you know, I never criticise referees, and I'm not going to criticise him. And I won't even criticise Workington, but they had to have a strategy to make it messy in the second half, and they clearly did, and it was an unbelievably frustrating ruck to try and play against. We need to handle that better, but you know, as an explanation of what that second half was about, it's a combination of a few things, but I'm not that bothered really. We did a really good job for the first 40. We had a massive emphasis on the start of the game, and we continued that. I thought we'd drop off after about 15-20 minutes and start to look a bit loose, but we never did. Yeah, and the first 40 minutes was, I thought was really good.
You mentioned Connor Jones. He seems to have the Midas touch today. Every time he got the ball, he scored 5 tries. How dangerous a player is he for you?
If he gets given space, for sure. You know, at this time of year, when you put a scoreline in like that against the team, I'm not sure how much good it does you. What is transferable from this game to what's going to be a more competitive game against Sheffield next week? That's my question. And then, you know, what do we pick up from this game and transfer to a Halifax the week after that, and Halifax in playoffs if it is Halifax? So yeah, it's they're the thing that's going through my mind. But it's been a really good day. Pleased for the fans, pleased for the crowd that they get to score. Listen, I thought some of the tries we scored in the first half as well were very, very good. There were some real high levels of skill on the end of some really tough stuff as well that went up through the middle of them, and you know, it's the old adage in the game, isn't it? You've got to get the horse before the cart, and we did that really well in the first half, created loads of opportunities, and at the back end of those sets, you know, we had some really good pass selections, some really good offloads, some high levels of skill to score some fantastic tries. And Jonesy, you know, yeah, he's giving some space. He's sharp, isn't he?
Final thought then on the fans who gave you a big welcome, a big level of support as they have done all year, heading into the business end of the season. How important could they be to what you want to achieve?
Yeah, I think if it is Halifax that we're playing here, yeah, that's going to be a real game, a real contest, and they affect. And you know, we've seen this year that when we've gone through sticky patches and the fans have got on the back, you know, especially our travelling away support, they've been really good. So, you know, I hope hopefully they get down in some real big numbers there for the playoff game and give the boys the backing.
Thank you, Brian.
Cheers, thank you.